Khanda
Hmm.
is coming in that 50% which is completely dark.
Hmm.
That means the entire Bharat Khanda for one moment should
Hmm.
be having night at
Hmm.
everywhere.
Hmm.
That means in our at 1 second at least, it should happen that all the countries are having night. But this
Hmm.
does not happen, right, Guruji? Sorry? I think Gajanan Prabhu, you unmuted two participants, huh?
Okay.
Prabhuji, I hope my question is clear.
Yeah, yeah, I got your question. If you remember, wait, I'll just please give me permission to share slides, Rohit.
Yes, yes, Prabhu. Done, Prabhu.
So, before leaving, we were discussing about Nala Damayanti fasting. Okay. You are able to see the slide, Rohit?
Ah, yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Yeah. So we were discussing about this pastime of Nala Damayanti, Swayamvara. During Swayamvara, all the devatas assembled there, assuming the form of Nala only. So when Damayanti realized that devatas are trying to play a trick with her, she requested all the devatas, please kindly reveal your original forms. Then they asked her, please identify who among us is the real Nala. Then she understood the difference between the devatas and human beings. Then she realized and she identified who is Nala. The one who's constantly blinking the eyes, garland faded, feet touching the ground, whole body perspiring, and he was also casting shadow. So now, since devatas do not cast shadow, just like devatas and their physical bodies do not cast shadow, their abodes also do not cast shadow. Same way here, if you see, yes, as you said, when sun is here, this part of the Bhumandala as well as the Bhartakanda is bright. When sun is here fine. When sun goes that side, so this side whole thing should be dark. So within which we have Bhartakanda also. So at this point of time, the whole Bhartakanda should be completely dark because it is coming on the southern side of the Bhumandala. But however, as we have discussed from the very beginning, except Bharatavarsha, the whole Bhumandala is Bhaumasvarga.
Mm.
And Bhaumasvarga follows the properties of Naladamayanti pastime. They become transparent to the sunlight. They don't cast shadow. So they are as good as a transparent glass. Just like on many offices in front of the main entrance, we have the glass door. Sometimes we don't realize that door is closed. We go and suddenly bang onto the glass door because it is so transparent that don't understand that something is there. But sunlight nicely penetrates through and goes inside as if there is nothing in between. So in that way, so wherever the sun is moving around Mount Meru here, in whichever direction sun is there, for Bharatakanda, the Bhumandala is as good as not existent. It is not there only. So Bhumandala becomes a independent entity, and the Bharatakanda becomes an independent entity, and Bhumandala becomes a separate entity. Because whole Bhumandala is Bhaumasvarga, whole Bhumandala, it contains one kind of properties. So they have day and night according to their respective properties. Sun reciprocate with them accordingly. For Bharatakanda, since it is Karma Bhumi, it completely different from the rest of the Bhumandala, which is Bhaumasvarga. For Bhartakanda alone, the sun's relationship is entirely different. So for sun, Bhartakanda is only one entity. So he is moving around, just like in the modern science we explained. There is sun, there is earth and sun moving around. As a result of that, we have day and night. So that's how we have to separate both and see how day and night is happening between them.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
yes, Manoj.
Okay. So, Prabhuji, just as you were mentioning that as modern science explains, but modern science explains the concept of day and night in the terms of rotation. Earth
Ah,
rotates on its axis, not revolve Revolving happens for year. Earth revolves, they say that Earth revolves in 365 days to complete one revolution around the sun. And
Hmm.
here we are saying that revolution, because of revolution of sun around our Earth or like Bhumandala, the day and night is happening. So in Bhagavatam, there is no concept of rotation, Prabhuji.
No, I'll show you something quickly. Even for other devotees also, because this topic we could not discuss how day and night is happening that day because the lack of time. But now anyway, for the benefit of all the devotees, we are showing. Here you see, this is the entire Bhumandala. This is the top view. This is the top view and this is the front view because this is the tripura chakra of the Bhumandala. So when on top of Manasur mountain, there are four cities belonging to four devatas: Indra, Yama, Varuna, and Soma. So now when sun is here, this part of the Bhumandala is bright, this part is dark because Bhumandala is like this. As sun is constantly revolving around Mount Meru, this is how the Bhumandala at any given point of time experiences 50% is bright and 50% is dark. This is for the Bhumandala. Now in the middle of the Bhumandala we have Bharatkhanda. Same way, sun is moving. For Bhumandala we have seen. Now just for Bharatkhanda. According to modern science, sun is stationary and earth is revolving in the counterclockwise, spinning around counterclockwise. As a result of that, day and night is happening. Now Bhagavatam is little different. Our reference point is earth. Earth is stationary, sun is moving in the clockwise direction. The day and night is happening. So this is like general principle how day and night is happening. But here only we are seeing sun moving around. But in reality, the entire star belt is also going along with sun. You can see that here. Here you can see the entire star belt, though we can't show everything, but we have shown the two important aspects of the star belt. One is 12 Rashis, Mesha, Vrishbha, Miduna, and 27 Nakshatras, Ashwini, Bharani, Kritika, Rohini. We discussed na Nakshatra means actually Ruksha, and these are Rashis. So these are main important things in the star in the entire luminaries. So they are moving, and they are taking sun along with him. So both of them are going together. So in 24 hours, both of them will make one round. Both means Sun as well as the Kala Chakra. Kala Chakra consisting of 12 Rashis and 27 Nakshatras. But however, though both of them are going together, as I also mentioned in our last class, all the stars move with the constant speed and all the planets move little different speeds. So though in this picture we see sun and constellations are moving together, but there is a small difference in the speeds. That small difference we may not be able to notice so much here because the movement is very slow. Just like when you complete one round, you complete 360 degrees. As time will complete 360 degrees, sun completes 359.1 something like that. Almost 359.015 something like that. Almost 1 degree is less. So every day sun is lagging behind by 1 degree, 1 degree, 1 degree, 1 degree, 1 degree. Like that, when Kalachakra completes 366 rounds, sun completes 365 rounds. This concept is explained in the Bhagavatam, by which we can explain the months and years. So you can see the same thing here. Now, just observe clearly. I have both sun and moon. Your speed is a little faster. So sun is lagging behind by Kalachakra very slowly, but the moon lags behind by Kalachakra very fast. In one round, moon lags behind by 13 degrees and sun lags behind by approximately 1 degree. So you can see the difference between the dotted line and thick line is 1 degree. Now again, same thing is repeated. This is the relative motion of the sun and moon with respect to the Kalachakra. This relative motion will help us understand the days, weeks, months, years, and yugas. And all Panchanga is made based on this relative motion of the planets with respect to Kalachakra. Though both of them are moving in a day-to-day basis, but the relative motion is the main important thing for our Indian calendar. Now you see the two rounds of Kalachakra. In two rounds of Kalachakra, sun is behind by 2 degrees. Center of sun is somewhere here. This here to here is 2 degrees. And moon is behind by 26 degrees. The second dot line is 30 degrees. And here to here 26 degrees. 13 plus 13, 26. Like that they are lagging behind. This is how Bhagavatam explains how days and years are happening. We saw day, normal motion is day, rising and setting. And with respect to Kala Chakra, what is the difference in speed? That tells us the months, years, etc. So there is no need for Earth to spin around or move around Sun to explain day and nights and months and years.
Okay, Prabhuji, thank you so much.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll move on to
Next.
next question.
Yes.
Yes.
Sarva Pavani Mataji can go ahead next.
Yeah. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavats Pranam.
Hare
Prabhuji,
Krishna
first
Mataji.
ask question in relation to this, and then I have some basic question, but please answer my question, okay?
No
Prabhu,
problem.
now you told about this rotation of Kala Chakra. See, in the class, what I understood and what it was told is, like Bhumandala is there, and Sun is above Bhumandala, and Moon
Yes.
is above Sun. So when
Yes.
all are in the different levels, when they tell that eclipse happens, they all collide together, and that is why all this happens there. When they are in the different levels, how can one shadow the other, Prabhuji?
Yes. Very good question. Just see here. Okay. Not this. We'll go to the next one. Yeah. Eclipses. This is in the Samudra Manthan pastime that devotees know it anyway. So okay, not here. Where is that?
The picture you had shown in the
No.
last.
Wait. I'm looking for one slide where I have
Okay.
explained that concept of Uttarayana Dakshinayana.
Yeah.
So that slide may not be there in this particular set of slides because
Priyavrata Raja going around.
no, forget that. Not that. Here you see the Kalachakra is actually a little bit inclined. Since every day sun is going behind by 1 degree, as it's going behind by 1 degree, is like this. In 6 months, he continuously going upward and coming downward, going upward and coming down. This is anyway it happens. Same way, same thing happens for all the planets. Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, all the planets go up and down. Every planet has the same concept of Uttarayana Dakshinayana. This Kalachakra itself is inclined, it goes around. As they are moving from one Rashi to other Rashi, they are gradually going upward. Visana, the Dhruva pulls the ropes. Is going up and coming down. So that is happening here. I had one slide. Okay. I think I'll show that. If I show that only, it becomes clear. Where is that vertical 14 planetary systems? Where is the terrain? You see, as it is mentioned in the Bhagavatam, Earth is here and Sun is here almost equal, and Moon is above at a height of 1 lakh yojanas, and Rahu is below 10,000 yojanas, something like that. But we understand that the planets go up, Uttarayana Dakshinayana. This is Sun's Uttarayana Dakshinayana. Sun is going up and down.
Okay.
And this is Moon's Uttarayana Dakshinayana. Moon also goes up and down.
Okay.
And this is Rahu's Uttarayana Dakshinayana. Of course, I'm showing individually. And daily basis, they go horizontally, and every day they keep going up for 6 months and coming down. Sun goes up for 6 months. Sun's movement from here to here 6 months and here to here 6 months. Moon from here to here 14 days and here to here 14 days. In every 28 days, Moon completes one complete round. And Rahu takes 9 years. From here to here 9 years and here to here 9 years. So like this, as three of them going up and down, at one point of time, all the four come in the same line. Whenever they come in the same line, that is the time the eclipse causes. So sun is going up and moon coming down, because moon goes up and down every 14 days. So there is a possibility because his moon is going very quickly up and down. As though sun is going slowly up and down, the moon is going up and down quickly. So sun and moon come in the same line. Same way Rahu also comes in the same line. So in that way, yearly 2 times we have eclipses, solar eclipse 2 times and 2 times lunar eclipse every year.
Prabhu, can you just tell once again? Moon takes how many days to go up and come down, and sun takes how many days to go up and come down?
Sun 6 months up, 6 months down.
Okay, Uttarayana
Moon
Dakshina.
14 days up, 14 days down. Not even 14 days actually, till less. 27.3 divided by 2. Approximately 14 days we can take. Rahu 9 years up, 9 years down. So as a result of that, every year we have 2 solar eclipse and 2 lunar eclipse. Because for example, sun you see, of course Rahu is very slow. Rahu will be here only. When sun is going downward, the sun and Rahu and sun will come in the same line while going down. And sun goes to the bottom point and sun is coming up. When sun again coming back, again comes in the same line of Rahu. So 2 eclipses. Moon anyway going fast and very fast. So it keeps crossing. So every year 2 eclipses.
Okay. Prabhu, just now in the previous slide you showed the sun was in the center and all the stars were moving around. So according to the class, what we understood in the Bhumandala, in Bharata Khanda, that Bharata Bhumi is the last part of it, and you showed like as it is in the center like Meru mountain. How to understand that, Prabhuji?
See, sun is at a distance of 12 million yojanas from the center of Meru. And the Earth globe, this Bharatakanda is at a distance of 50,000 yojanas, the outer edge of Jambudvipa. So with respect to 12,000, it is 12 million, 50,000 is as good as zero only. 12 million versus 50,000. So that's why we keep Earth globe at the center only, because it's very close to center. Because the other measurements are very huge. So in that huge measurements, 50,000 yojanas is nothing, insignificant. So that's why we
Which it
keep
is
Earth in the
closer
center.
to the Meru mountain.
It's very, very, very close to Meru mountain. So you can keep in the center only, no issue.
But in the class when you showed it to the most periphery, no, Prabhuji?
That yes, Mataji, that is only Jambudvipa. What we showed is only Jambudvipa, but Jambudvipa diameter is only 1 lakh yojanas. But sun is at a distance of 12 million yojanas. 1 lakh means 0.1. That too radius is 0.05. 0.05 versus 12. It is huge ratio. It is as good as center only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because we
Prabhuji.
are
And
dealing with the
one-
entire Bhumandala. The Earth globe, the Jambudvipa is very small. So we are dealing with the whole Bhumandala. So for example, you see, the small circle is Jambudvipa and sun is here, Pushkar Deepa. So here, either we keep here or center, it does not make much difference. It is as good as center only.
Okay. And one more thing I wanted to ask, because you were telling
Mataji,
about this one.
we can take. Can we take it next time?
Okay. No
Yes.
problem, Prabhuji.
Okay,
No
thank
problem.
you.
Hare Krishna.
Shama
Hare
Mataji can go ahead. Next question.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
So I had many questions. I don't know where to start from. So one question is that for all these grahas, right, the movement, they all have their own individual movements, right? And with little bit of my astrology knowledge, we see that sometimes the planets are retrograding.
Yes.
They're moving backwards. So is there really cosmologically, does it really happen, or is it
Yes. I'll
Okay.
show you. I'll show you something. Just stop share. Summary horizontal. See, but anyway, before showing that, I'll show you something. How the planets are making their movements. Here we have seen sun and moon. Previously, just now I showed. Now, for all the planets,
Right.
you see, all the planets on a daily basis, they move along with the Kala Chakra in a clockwise direction. They move in a clockwise direction only. And then, on day-to-day basis, they keep lagging behind the Kala Chakra. That we will show in a few seconds. We'll show that.
Right. But yeah, but that will that's what I wanted to ask. That is the relative motion.
No,
because-
wait, Mataji, wait. Please give me some time.
Sure.
See, now the planets are having a relative motion with respect to Kala Chakra, and this motion is being counted for making Panchanga, all the Gananas, etc., making calendar, etc. So now this is like yearly motion. I mean, like every day if you point down. But this is Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam does not give all the details completely. If you go to Surya Siddhanta, which currently I am working on, there is a concept of Mandocha and Shigrocha. So there is a additional information in addition to what we have seen in the Bhagavatam is like mean motion, general motion of the planets. The concept of Mandocha Shigrocha is there is a epicyclical motion along with the regular motion. So let us see. This is like regular day-to-day motion. The planets are moving in the clockwise direction, keeping the Earth in center. Then there is the early motion, just now which I showed. The planets are going backward. So the moon completes one round in every 27 days. Sun takes 1 year. Mars takes 1.5 year. Jupiter takes 12 years. Saturn takes 30 years. And Rahu and Ketu go in the opposite direction. While everyone is going counterclockwise, Rahu and Ketu are going clockwise. They are going ahead of Kala Chakra. They take 18 years to complete one round. This is like normal mean motion only, mean yearly motion. So now we'll introduce that Manda. Now this is called Manda circles, Manda epicycles. The planets have Manda epicycles, which tell the orbits are not perfectly circular, but epicentric. The center of the orbit is slightly shifted to right or left. That is because of this Manda epicyclar motion. In this, there is a small epicycle along with the center of the mean. But the motion of the planet in this epicycle is very slow. That's why it is called Manda. It is almost in the same position only. Previously it was right side and now also it is right side only. Because of this, the final orbit like Sun, the original orbit is dotted line. Final orbit is the thick line. This is Mars. It is going right hand side. So epicentric orbits, this concept is explained with the help of Manda. Now, this is for Saturn also going right down. Now Shigra. Shigra will help us explain retrograde motion, which also help us explain how to convert from geocentric to heliocentric. So now Shigra. So Mercury here, Venus is here, Jupiter, Saturn, Mars. Now they move. Yeah, you see. Mars, you see how it is going?
Right.
If we trace the path, that will show the retrograde motion. After this movement is over, then retrograde motion will be shown to us. The mean is here. Mean plus Shigra is here. So now, this is the orbit of Mars. Here is the retrograde motion. Normally it is continuously going. Till this point it is going forward only. But from this point, it is going backward. From here to here. From here to here, it is going backward. This portion is called retrograde motion.
Okay.
Where the planet's movement becomes very slow. For example, for the Mars to cross any particular zodiac sign, it would take 45 days. Here, to move from here to here, while it is moving in Simha Rashi, it only taken only 45 days. But when it came here, so for traveling through Dhanu Rashi, it entered Dhanu Rashi here, somewhere here. And it exited Dhanu Rashi somewhere here. Here it would have taken 60 days. Because retrograde motion, it takes more time to cross one Rashi, 60 days. The same retrograde motion you can see for other planets also, because the same Shigra effect. This is for Mars. This is for Jupiter. Every year one retrograde motion is there. Year to year retrograde. Year to year retrograde like that. And then Saturn retrograde motion. So like that. So these are the additional details of the planetary motions which are explained in Suruddhanta, which exactly matches or what we study in the modern science. because our scientists have observed all these things. Then to make it simpler, they converted into heliocentric model. Heliocentric looks very simple, but actually it is this one only. It becomes easy to explain. But this will help you explain your astrology and all with the retrograde motion and all.
Okay.
Yeah. See, for example, you see here, it just entered into this one. It is here only in this particular Rashi only. It will for long time it will be here only. So in that way, they can see here this much time.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Mataji.
Thank you so much.
Next, Vishal Prabhu can go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, I have two questions, Prabhu. One small question only, that the Earth globe which we are referring, Prabhu. So, Prithvi, what we call, is it the same, the Earth globe, or the Bhukhand only is what? Sorry, Bharat Khand only is what we are referring it to? Is it different?
Bharatkhanda is Earth globe, Prabhuji. For all practical purposes, it is 1/9 portion of the Bharatavarsha that we are referring to Earth globe.
No, Prabhu, my doubt was the Prithvi when we refer, Prabhu. So, word Prithvi. So, can we refer it to this, or is it different, Prabhuji?
Yeah,
the word
it is
Prithvi?
actually according to context. In which context you are referring? If your discussion is about Bhartakanda, then Prithvi is Bhartakanda. If your discussion the storyline is about Bharatavarsha, then Prithvi refers to Bharatavarsha. If the storyline is about Jambudipa, then Prithvi refers to Jambudipa. If the storyline is about Bhumandala, then the word Prithvi refers to Bhumandala. In which context the word is used, that we have to see.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Hmm.
And
Because-
yes, Prabhuji.
Because Prithvi is one word, it can apply to all the different things. You have to see the context, which is described at this point of time. Accordingly, we have to attribute it.
Okay, Prabhuji. And another Prabhuji, doubt I had, not doubt, so related to the disappearance of Ganga, Prabhu. Like when Vaman Dev appeared, so Ganga Maya, she appeared, and after that you mentioned she disappeared, and then Bhagirathi came. So when she appeared for the first time, was the course also the same which is at present right now? And another, why did she disappear, Prabhu? So that's my question.
Exact details I don't know, but just we can understand from Bhagavatam. Like before that, also Ganga must have been there, but in between disappeared, and then again by the divine will of Lord Vamana, she manifested. Again, she disappeared. Now, by the divine will of Lord Kapila, Bhagirath Maharaj went through a lot of efforts and brought her. Since then, we hope that it was still going on. At least we understand from our Chaitanya Charitamrita and other literatures, for the first 10,000 years of Kali Yuga, Ganga will be visible to all of us. Later on, it becomes invisible. Because one thing is very simple, as Ganga only said, people are so sinful, they deposit sins in me. So, as time progresses, things become more and more worse. So, at one point of time, she will think that, okay, this is too much to bear. So, she will disappear. Maybe in the upcoming Satya Yuga, some another devotee will again do some severe tapasya again. They'll bring back Ganga. So it's all by the divine will of a devotee and the Supreme Lord. She will manifest and unmanifest.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
When exactly, some details we know, but other details we don't know. Even what was the actual timeline of Bhagirath Maharaj, Sagar Maharaj also we don't know. We can approximately we can say, but exactly we cannot say.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Manish Prabhu can go ahead with the question.
Yes, Guruji. Guruji, I have a small question. This moon has its own light? If yes,
No, Prabhuji. Only sun has its own light. All other planets reflect sunlight. That's why all the planets going through waning and waxing. Just like we for moon we see waning and waxing. All other planets also go through waning and waxing, except Rahu Ketu.
okay. And Guruji, about Rahu Ketu, like moon and Rahu Ketu are relatively at the same distance from Earth.
No, moon is little far. Rahu and Ketu are very close.
Okay. Then why we're not able to see Rahu and Ketu?
Good question. I was about to tell. Rahu and Ketu are said to be black planets. So all of us might have read in our schools. Black body does not radiate. or does not reflect? All the planets, since they reflect sunlight, we are able to see them. But Rahu and Ketu are black planets and dark. Rahu is completely black. Ketu is dark brown, it is said to be. So since they continuously absorb sunlight, they don't reflect. So we are not able to see them.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Hmm.
And Prabhuji, one question you were answering how like America, like other parts of the earth also got sunlight because of Bhoma sir, that acts as a transparent medium.
Yes.
So only Bharat Khand, like inside Bharatvarsh also, other parts of the except other than Bharat Khand also are transparent. Is it like that?
No, actually we don't know that information. Where are they located? How are they located? We don't have much information about other 8 khandas. So as of now, this much only we know. At least for Bharatakanda, remaining all become transparent. So in that remaining all, whether other 8 khandas also included or excluded, I don't know.
Okay, Prabhuji. Okay, thank you.
Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Prasannatma Balram Prabhuji can go ahead with the question.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandas Pranams.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, just one quick question I had. In modern science, they explain that the Earth globe is tilted at an angle, whatever, I think 12 degrees or something like that, which, or 8 degrees, I'm not too sure about the degree.
23 degrees. 23 degrees.
22 degrees, yes.
Yeah.
So that was what they used for explaining the northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, summer, winter, closer to the sun and all that. When it is when it is revolving around the sun, then that concept. Here it should be straight. So is the tilt here with? Do we say there is a tilt or it is straight?
No, there is no tilt in Earth. Earth is straight only. The sun only going up and down.
Yes. So that
Because
explains
sun is going up and down, explains the tilting of the Earth.
The southern and the northern
Yeah.
hemisphere.
Here you can see the orbits of the sun. So here is the orbit of the sun in January, April, and then this is June, July, again October, and again January. You can see the shadow of on the Earth, how it is changing.
Yes.
The change of the angle is 23 degrees, plus or minus.
So there is no tilt for us. It is straight. It's only the up and down of the sun. That I understood. But this tilt, I was just thinking, does that align or we don't accept the tilt? Okay.
No, not required. Tilt is taken care here only, na?
Here,
When sun is coming down and the tilt is automatically, this is all 23 degrees.
Yes.
This is 23 and this is 23. Is already taken care. No tilt required. Earth is as it is.
Yes, bro.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabhuji. If anybody else have question, they can raise their hand, or else we will go ahead again with the Ayush Prabhu. You can ask Prabhu.
Can I ask, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhuji, I have two very quick questions. First one was regarding the revision. You said something about Ahobilam pastimes in the class. You were mentioning that actual pastimes happened somewhere, and in Ahobilam it was again created, something like that. Can you just briefly tell that, Prabhuji, again?
See, the entire Leela that we hear from Canto 7, Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu performing tapasya, Prahlad Maharaj, interaction between son and father, trying to kill him, and then Lord Narsinga appearing and having fight with Hiranyakashipu and killing him. This entire event happened in the heaven because Hiranyakashipu dethroned Indra and ruling the entire universe sitting in the Amaravati. So entire event, entire Leela happened in Amaravati only. But Leela happened and completed. Later on, in Janaloka, the 4 Kumaras are describing the pastimes of the Lord in a great assembly of great sages. In that assembly, Garuda was also seated. And then he spoke about Narsingadev pastime. Garuda heard it because Garuda did not know only. Because Lord appeared and he just destroyed him and then disappeared after blessing Prahlad. He just one. The whole Leela lasted for 2 muhurtas only, not more than that. One murta fight and one murta prayers, we can say. Two murtas. So Garuda is here in this pastime. He said, whenever Lord appears, he takes me along with him. I am always taking part in the Leela of the Supreme Lord. But in this pastime, he did not take me. I did not see the form of the Lord. I want to see the Lord's form immediately. So the sages said, no, you have to perform tapasya if you want to see. So I will perform tapasya, but I can't perform for a long time. I want to get quick darshan. They said, whatever you do in Janaloka and whatever you do in Bharata Varsha tapasya will give 1,000 times more benefit. So whatever you do here, if you do 1,000th of that in Bharata Varsha, you will get the results. Then he quickly came down to Bharata Varsha in the Trishala mountain area. That is where he performed tapasya. Then Lord Narasimha appeared. Lord alone appeared. Then he said, no, no, I want to see the whole pastime. Reveal the whole pastime. Then Lord Narasimha revealed the entire pastime in front of Garuda. Looking at that wonderful appearance of Lord Narasimha and fighting with Hiranyakashipu, he was telling, he was glorifying, Aho Balam, Aho Balam. What wonderful, great strength, great strength. Eventually that Aho Balam became Aho Balam. But anyway, Garuda was very happy to see the entire Leela. Then he said, I could see, but what about the people in general? For their benefit, you please stay here only. Manifest yourself in various appearances here only. Then Lord appeared there only. Jwala Narasimha, Kroda Narasimha, the Dwajastamba, this Narasimha, like so many names, so many forms he manifested there by the request of Garuda.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji.
Yes.
I have one more doubt, but I think maybe others can ask first.
Yes, Prabhuji.
I'll ask in the next turn.
Sarva Pavani Mataji can ask next.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavats Pranam Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna
Prabhu,
Mataji.
mine may sound very silly, but still I want clarification for this, Prabhu.
Mm.
Prabhu, we have understood this material world is a perverted reflection of the spiritual world.
Mm.
And in this material world, you have explained so much in the Brahmandla, like all silver, gold, and diamond mountains, everything. When this is perverted reflection, in the spiritual world, we have so much in abundance. When we had everything so much in abundance, why did we fall down to this material one? Because we had everything there. Then why did we? Is it because of ignorance? Because 5 features of ignorance you told, and is it because of ignorance we fell down? And when we had everything, why did we develop ignorance there? And my question is whether every jiva in the spiritual world will fall down to material world to understand, and jiva not the body, and to go back, or what it is. And then you told about 4 Kumaras now also. Then Shiva, including everyone, does every one of them belong to jiva only, or what? This too much of a little bit of I want the clarity, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Exactly how and why it happens, I also don't know. But whenever a devotee asks this question, I tell one story. Just giving a guess, it could have happened something like this. So there is no Shastra Pramana. This is my little introspection. Just see if it benefits. For example, in the spiritual world, just now, one Jiva returned from the material world. Like Gopakumara returned from material world to spiritual world. Everyone received him and they sat around him and they asked, so, where are you? For so many days we could not see you. Where were you? He said, I went to a universe. I have been traveling here and there. I have become Indra, I have become Brahma, I have become Surya, I have become this, I become that, I become human being, I become monkey, I became this, I became that. He was telling his entire journey as long as he was in the material world. His adventurous journey and orders journey, everything he was telling. So the assembly was listening. So some people who are matured, okay. So, but some innocent are there. They learned, they were hearing everything. So they thought, oh, this is the adventurous journey. Acha lag raha hai. So let me also have once go and let me become something and come back. Something like that. A curiosity generates in the heart. He goes and informs Lord, my dear Lord, just now I heard one of our co-mate, Ko-Vaikuntavasi, just returned from material world. He had gone through wonderful journey, adventurous journey. I also just want to go and come. Initially, Lord says, no, no, not required. But he says, no, no, I just quickly go and come back, something like that. The Lord says, okay, try. When the Jiva comes here, in his adventurous journey, somehow he gets lost. He gets stuck up here. Then somebody has to come and remind him, hey beta, kya kar rahe idhar? You forgot your way back. So this is the way back and go back, don't stay here. This is not your own home. It is a fairyland. It will mesmerize you, it will tempt you, it will bewilder you, it will bind you. So this is how things could have happened. This is only a guess story. No Shastric Pramana. This may help you.
And all the Kumaras, everyone, whoever has been created from Brahma, whether it is Manasa, Prutras, or whatever it is, everyone belongs to Jiva only, no, Prabhuji?
Yes, all the way up to Brahma, everyone is belonging to Jiva only. But among them, three categories are there. One is Shakti Avesh Avataras. Some are specially empowered by the Supreme Lord to do some special purpose. Like four Kumaras are Jnana Shakti Avesha, Narada Muni Bhakti Shakti Avesha. Some of the Prajapatis are Karma Shakti Avesha. And then there are some of the Avesh Avataras. And some of them are Vibhutis, like Devatas. Indra, Chandra, Varuna, Vayu, these are all Vibhutis. They are little less empowered. Avesha is more empowered and Vibhuti is little less empowered. And then Sadharan Jivas, normal Jivas, they are further less empowered. According to their karma, they'll be wandering here and there. So like that, they're all Jivas only all the way up to Brahma. We can divide into three categories. Avesha Avataras, Vibhutis and normal Jivas. Hare Krishna.
Okay. And one more question in connect with this, Prabhu. Prabhu, you told like whoever has done pious activities, then they will go to the Swargaloka, and then when they are falling down in the Vitala Loka, the Rakshasas are there and they will be eaten up. And in the further classes, you told that on the planet Earth, we have 9 divisions. In that, one is in the Brahmandala, one division this Bharatakanda, the other 9 are heavenly places on this Bhumandala, you told. But when they are not there only, when will they come, like a remaining punya, if they have anything, then they will come to enjoy this material heavenly places, you told. Like that I wanted to understand, like how long they stay in the Swargaloka, and who are the people who come on to the place on this material world, heavenly places. That little bit I wish to know, Prabhuji.
See, just like all of us are practicing bhakti. By practicing bhakti, we are aspiring to go back home back to Godhead. We are exclusively practicing Krishna Bhakti so that we want to go to Krishna Loka. Same way, those who are aspiring to go to Swarga, they have a particular sadhana. They follow that sadhana. If they follow that sadhana properly, after leaving this body, they will go to Swarga. As much sadhana they followed, as much piety they accumulated, that long stay, they stay in the Swarga Loka. Then they may come down to Bhuvar Loka. They may stay some more time in Bhuvar Loka also. Then from Bhuvar Loka, they may come down to Bhauma Swarga, the other Varshas and other Dvipas of the Bhumandala, other than Bharata Varsha. They stay there. After that, again, they take birth in some of the aristocratic family, Brahmana or Vaishya, some affluent family, which wherein they still continue to enjoy the piety of their previous lives. So these are like different ways. So basically, whoever does the particular sadhana to go somewhere, some particular destiny, they will go. Not just like that. That sadhana includes yajna, dana, tapa, and all these things.
Yeah, Prabhu, just in connect, I'll finish this. See, because Yajna, Dhana, Tapa, in 3 modes of nature, for the material people, they go to different Swargalokas. But the devotees also, being a devotee, I do it all levels of bhakti. That is, three levels. Being a devotee, if we practice in a different level, what is our state? How will we get elevated, and how we have to do all those things? Can you just narrate on that?
See, that's why we said, na, Yajnadana Tapa, we can perform in 4 different ways. People in the mode of ignorance perform Yajnadana Tapa in the mode of ignorance. They are destined to get Bilasvarga. People in the mode of passion who perform
no. See, that is for the karmis.
No,
For
let me complete. Even for
okay.
devotees also we have Yajnadana Tapa. Even devotees also
that you
have
told.
housewarming ceremony, marriage ceremony. There they perform yajna, they give some charity around there. But a devotee performs all these things not to accumulate some material piety to go to Swarga. They perform all these things so that they can practice bhakti properly. The devotees are getting married so that wife and husband come together and perform bhakti. The devotees are constructing a new home and entering into new home and performing this yajna and dana tapa and all so that they can perform bhakti. These are all bhakti activities only. When devotees are performing for the purpose of practicing bhakti, they are no more karmakanda rituals. They are all bhakti activities. So like that we have to see. That's why I'm saying, I'm giving the overall background. Activity may be yajna dana tapa, but with what intention, with what mentality we are performing, that will accord the result. If you do in the mode of ignorance, Bilasvarga, mode of passion, Bhumandala, mode of goodness, Divyasvarga, and mode of pure goodness, matlab bhakti. With bhakti mentality, bhakti only. They all will be counted among the bhakti activities only.
So only Vishuddha Sattva Bhakti, if we do only, we'll go back home, back to Godhead. Otherwise, we will be in these 3 lokas only, even though we are devotees.
No, I am not saying we'll go. There should be strong aspiration to go. If there is no aspiration, why you will go?
Prabhu, having aspiration, our bhakti, like mine only, I'll tell. See, all
No,
the time.
don't take personal. Just speak objectively. I'm saying, if somebody practicing bhakti but not completed, they don't go anywhere. They'll take birth again as a human being and again continue to practice bhakti.
So
One is not forced to go to heaven or here and there. Unless until there is a desire, no one can force you.
So only understanding the philosophy, we have to do the Sattva Bhakti, and then we have to go back home, back to Godhead with the
there should be aspiration, there
Guru
should
and
be
Krishna
endeavor. That's all.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. When I get the next turn, I'll ask. Thank you so much.
Same way, yesterday also one Mataji was asking one of the last question that she was saying that, so in our family, 2-3 brothers are there. If one performs, is that sufficient for the forefathers, etc.? See, the point which I was saying from the very beginning, performing these rites, like Pitrupaksha was going on, any yajna, dana, tapa, it is not to give some benefit to somebody else. We need to perform all these things, first of all, to benefit ourselves. No, we don't have to worry so much that, okay, if I offer Shraddha rites or my forefathers are getting benefited, otherwise they'll become angry. No, forget about their getting benefit. First of all, this is my basic duty. If I perform, I am doing my duty. If I don't perform, I am not doing my duty. I myself harming myself. So same way, Pitru Shraddha is also one of the yajna. So the yajna can be performed in the mode of ignorance. Like people all over India, they, in the name of this Pitru Shraddha, they simply offer non-vegetarian liquor. They say he used to take, he likes, this is his dear food. So they offer. That is Shraddha right only, but in the deep darkness, in the mode of ignorance. We are neither benefiting them nor benefiting ourselves. We are committing sin, and since we are doing it in the name of them, they are forced to go to hell. If we offer in their name meat and wine, we are forcing them to go to hell. And if somebody is offering only normal food, which is not prasad, of course we can say something is better than nothing. At least they are not doing sin, but there is small sin also involved without offering, as we study in Bhagavad Gita. But if somebody offers Vishnu prasada, first prepare nice bhoga, offer to Vishnu, then offer to Pitrus. That is actually bhakti related thing. So what we are doing here, forget about benefiting them. We are fulfilling our duty first of all, and we are doing it in a bhakti way. We are offering Vishnu Prasad and also feeding our devotees. We are also holding some a nice program, inviting our devotees, having nice Sankirtan and Krishna Katha, and then feeding everyone. So it's like a Bhakti Satsang program. And then, because we are doing it in a good intention, wherever they may be according to their karma, they will receive birth in devotee family and they get to practice Bhakti from the womb itself. The mother, father, even when they are in the womb, they will do kirtan for them, they will do hearing, they will do reading, they will do chanting, everything for the baby in the womb. So, matlab, even parents are doing bhakti for them while they are in the womb only. So, we'll be able to facilitate their bhakti journey from the womb itself. That's how I mentioned yesterday. I was always telling intention is important. Activity is yajna only, but with what intention we are performing, that is important. We don't have to worry so much why we have to perform. We already become perfect devotee. It's okay, you are perfect devotee. It does not take more than 2-3 hours time in 1 year. Out of 365 days, 2-3 hours only it will take, not more than that. We are doing two things. We are helping them, we are helping ourselves, and we are retraining culture. If we don't perform, in the future there will be no one to perform. As Arjuna says, Lupta Pindodaka Kriya. The Pindodaka Kriya will become Lupta. So, for the
Yes.
purpose of keeping the culture for the next generations, we should do them in a right way and establish a right conduct. Otherwise, people all over India, we see na, in the villages, they simply offer non-veg and wine, saying that they like this food, so we need to offer what food they like. That is deep darkness. Mm.
Yes, Prabhu. Yesterday, I mean, your class, as first I thought why I should know all these things. When the class started, I asked you in the first break only, I asked you this
Yes,
question.
yes.
But by the end of the session, after 3 days, I realized by knowing this, my level of understanding the spirituality is totally changed this dimension, Prabhu. My heartfelt gratitude for making me realize many things. Jai Srila
So,
Prabhupada, Jai Srila Gurudev. When I get,
one,
if I
just
get another turn, I'll ask you another question.
yeah, just one thing. It's not that we should not think that okay, why should we do all these karmakant rituals? No. Even though apparently they may appear to be like karmakant rituals, but make them bhakti, but convert them into bhakti activities. But perform all rituals in a bhakti way so that everything becomes bhakti only. There will be no more karmakant rituals. So that is my intention, saying that. So
See,
Hare Krishna.
sometimes being a devotee, Prabhu, like for sometimes when we are not able to prepare at home, buying it from outside, like for children, I'll tell you, like it is not with onion, garlic, or anything. It is not tamasa food. It is like rajasa food, Raja, I can tell. But when children wants to eat, we offer it to Krishna and we give. That becomes tamasa bhakti, no, Prabhuji?
No, I don't want to give any judgment, but जितना हो सकता है उतना घर पे बनाएगा तो अच्छा है. Outside anyway, they look very fantastic, attractive, but we are not sure. Even though it may not be worst, but we are not sure what is there. Nowadays, milk, here we see 6 months milk packet is surviving. What kind of milk is that? You can store it for 6 months. Which milk can be stayed as it is for 6 months? So we can't believe. We should only help ourselves. We can't trust.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, Prabhuji.
Fruits we
Hare
can take, but
Krishna.
other processed food we are not sure.
Okay, Prabhu. Then explain.
Hare Krishna. Next one.
Thank you,
Sorry.
Mataji. And next, Shama Mataji can ask.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. So my question is same regarding the day and night thing, right? So you were talking about how just for our Bharatakanda, we can just consider Bharatakanda alone as a separate entity. So my question is, does this make any difference? Because now Bharatakanda is globe. So one side is dark, another side is lit. Let's say it was not like other khandas. If they're flat, their day and night cycle will go along with the rest of the Bhumandala, or our Bharat Khandas is also same, or is there any difference?
All over Bhumandala, anywhere you take, they all have 12 hours of daytime, 12 hours of nighttime. The same time scale applies throughout the Bhumandala.
Okay, okay.
As
So
you go upward, the time scale differs. In the moon, they have daytime for our 15 days, nighttime for our 15 days. In the Amaravati, in the Swarga, upper part of the Swarga, our 6 months is their daytime, our another 6 months is their nighttime. Like that. That is also because of the relative motion. Relative motion among them.
right, but then if the Bharat Khanda was flat, wouldn't it have made any difference?
No, there is only flat means it won't be completely flat. It will be like this only. If it is like this, anyway, you saw na 12 hours to 24 hours, one round. Sun only takes 24 hours to complete one round. So that is your day and night. That won't change.
Okay.
In any shape, the time will not change. It will be like that only.
Okay.
If
And
it is
also,
if it is completely flat, then you will never have a night. Wherever sun will be there, it will be bright, simply enlightening, simply brightening the whole area. So there will be no concept of night only if it is entirely flat.
that was my question actually.
So it is not flat. That means it is not flat.
So none of the, even the varshas in between all the mountains and.
See, in their own location they may be flat, but overall Bhumandala is like this, na? If in this area, if it is flat, it does not matter. But overall Bhumandala like this, when sun is here, this side is bright, this side is dark. So that is already established.
Okay. Okay. Also, like at the South Pole, you were mentioning. So let's say if we were to go to the exact South Pole, then so whatever is going down will show as upward, right? 90 degrees.
Yes. Wherever we are, we feel on the upward portion of the earth.
So that ice the peak, whatever which is holding the Bharat Khanda, right? So that will look like it's as if an ice mountain peak.
Yeah, ice mountain, ice column, but we will not be able to see the complete ice column. As we already said, because the bottom Garbhodaka ocean, the saltwater ocean, that is part of Bhaumaswarga, that is not visible completely. So this ice column is connecting the visible world with the invisible world. So a part of it will be visible, other part will be invisible.
Okay. So that's what I wanted to ask.
Here, see. So this is all invisible. This is visible. This pillar is connecting both. So we may be able to see only half the pillar, not full pillar.
Right. So that's why they will end up seeing just the sky as if there's nothing there.
Yes. This part, even scientists say that what we are seeing is only two clouds. They named it as Magellanic clouds with less density of stars. In the southern
What is the
portion,
cloud?
in the southern portion, whatever we have, na, this entire Garbhodaka ocean. So here you see, not this. What do you say? 1 second. Yeah, saltwater ocean side me. And rest of the Bhumandala also. Whatever south portion the Bhumandala is there.
Right.
That since we cannot perceive with our normal eyes, so what they see is it appears to be like clouds, two clouds with less density of stars. So scientists named them as two Magellanic clouds.
Oh, right, I've heard. Okay.
They just named them in the southern side because in the north we have a lot of heavy dense stars are there. South not so much density.
Okay.
Because it is Bhumandala.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Nandani Mataji can ask the next question. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. This is a follow-up question about, you said we have to offer prasadam. So this Vedic way of what they offer the pinda on the Vishnupada, that
Vedic way also it is offered to Vishnu and then offered. Only thing difference is that when we offer our regular prayers and all, Nama Om Vishnupada and all. In Vedic way, they may chant the Vedic mantras. That is also offered to Vishnu. If you really observe the Vedic mantras chanted during the Pitru Shraddha, all the mantras are attributed to Lord Vishnu only, because Lord Vishnu is the only one person who can award liberation, mukti. So there also they do. There the mantras are different because we are following Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. We have our Guru Parampara mantras we chant. There the Vedic mantra they chant. But there also they offer to Vishnu only. That's why it is said, na, if you see any Brahmanas performing this Preta Pitru Shraddha at the 12th or 13th day, they perform this as Sapindi Karana or Vaikunta Samaradhana.
Yes.
So they put one pinda of Jivatma, one pinda of Paramatma, and finally they mix both. Either this you can take it as entering into Brahman or entering into Vaikunta. According to the culture they follow, you can attribute it to that. So that concept is there. But on the yearly basis, what is being offered is prasad. Yeah, that is their lunch time, so we need to offer them prasad.
Because they keep the pinda on the Vishnu Pada. So yeah, so that's how I was asking. So that is considered as prasadam only. Okay, thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yes, thank you, Mataji. Prabhuji, can we take some more questions?
Yes. If devotees have questions, you can take some more time. We have 8:30
Okay,
only now it is.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you. Yeah, Sarthak Prabhu can go ahead with the question.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Prabhuji, my question is on this Bhumandala. Like there are 9 division, 9 varshas, and we are in Bharat Varsha. So is it like all the 9 division, other 8 divisions are not visible to us, and other 8 varshas not visible?
Yes,
but
Prabhuji, we can't see because they are all part of Bhauma Swarga. We can't see them.
But these planets are visible, no? Prabhuji? Sun, Mars, Venus, all that.
Planets are also visible, but not as they are. What we see is only some light.
Yeah.
Other than sun and moon, all others only what we see is on twinkling light. Why that is shown? That is shown because based on that we can make our Panchanga, which will guide us day-to-day events.
Okay.
We don't see the chariot, we don't see sun, we don't see the sun's wife, children, family members, friends, relatives. That and all we can't see. So like that.
Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji.
And Prabhuji, one more thing, like these planets are more far, no, Prabhuji? Like according to your chart, but all these 9 varshas are nearer to us.
No problem, Prabhuji. It does not matter near, far. It is subtle, that's all. It is, you can't see, you can't see.
Okay.
Not because you can't see because they are very far. No, even it is next door to you also you can't see. Because you are not allowed to see.
Okay.
Yes.
Prasannatma Balram Prabhuji, you want to ask question?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
I had one follow-up question. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Prabhu, you were speaking to Mataji with respect to the soul going back to Vaikuntha and then why they came here in the first place. And then you gave that reply of how the narration and then somebody gets interested. When you were explaining that, it just came to my mind about the Nitya Baddhas and the Nitya Siddhas. So, if you can throw some light on that, like so they have a better understanding of.
See, some came out of curiosity and stuck up here. Others came to take them back. Like our Narada Muni, Kumaras, they all came to take us back. They have not come as a conditioned soul, but they have come here as a teacher.
So they are Nitya Siddhas.
Yeah,
which is
yes.
understandable.
Yeah.
But Nitya Baddhas are the ones who need help to go back, or is it that they were all, because there is one line of thought where they say that they've never been to the Vaikuntha at all. They did not fall down from there. They were all here only, kind of a thing. So do we
See,
understand that?
Prabhuji, people say, but there is one phrase in the Bhagavatam. Muktir hitva anyata rupam swarupena vivastiti. Giving up all other upadhis, attaining one's swarupa is called mukti. What do you mean by that? Attaining one's swarupa means?
Original.
One meaning is, okay, it was already there, so we are going to get. Other meaning, one may say, some new position is being manufactured to us. So somebody may say like that also. So I'm not sure. But in any case, Exact details I also don't know. There are many thoughts also. There are some people quote Bhaktivinoda Tagore also sometimes, but I don't know all this. But just to help us understand how what could have happened. So I just made that story so that may help us understand. Okay, like this it could have happened.
Okay, so that discussion, that debate of Nitya Paddha will continue then, I think. Okay.
But see, here our understanding
Yes,
Nitya
yes,
means
yes.
for a long time one has been here. Here Nitya not necessarily always, but long
Always.
time, long time, long time. For
Like,
a long time one is here. So it is as since we cannot trace the time, it is a Nitya.
yeah. In fact, that was one understanding which made little sense to me also, Prabhu, because taking your own same example of astronomical body. So the sun's rays, we say they are parallel because even though they come from one point, but then for all calculation purpose, we call it as parallel, but actually they're not parallel because, it's actually not parallel, but then because the distance is so long that you will take it as parallel. So like that here also maybe the long duration we are here, so you are Nitya Paddha, and then when you go back, then you become a Nitya Siddha. Is that correct?
Even before going also, once you have taken a bhakti, once you become serious, you have already
Then,
perfected. Jivan Mukta. That concept is called Jivan Mukta.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Prabhu. I think.
Yes,
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Next, Akshay Prabhu and Manish Prabhu can go ahead.
Yes, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So, Prabhuji, you were mentioning about the Aves avatar, Saktaves avatar, and living entities. So, my question is about the Lord Parsuram and Narad Muni and Vyasadev. So, are they like which category are they coming? Like they are living entities, or they are like Aves avatar, or they are like Jiva Tattva or Vishnu Tattva?
Vyasadev, this time, is completely Vishnu Tattva. But for other Chaturyugas, at the beginning of every Kali Yuga or at the end of every Dwapara Yuga, one person becomes Vyasa and he compiles all the books. Because other three Yugas, they don't need any Vyasa. People would remember once by hearing. But people of Kali Yuga cannot remember, so we need books. The writer is known as Vyasa. So since the beginning till now, in the 7th Manvantara, we have been seeing through 27 Vyasas. Now we have 28th Vyasa. The 28th Vyasa is Lord Vishnu himself is completely Lila Avatara. In other conditions, the Vyasa either Shakti Avesha Avatara. The Vyasa is Shakti Avesha Avatara. Same way, Lord Parashuram is a Shakti Avesha Avatara. Is Jiva only, but specially empowered by the Lord. That is Shakti Avesha Avatara. Other previous Vyasas are also Shakti Avesha Avataras. And sometimes Vibhutis also can become Shakti Avesha. Vibhuti also can become Vyasa. Less empowered people are known as Vibhutis, like Devatas, Indra, Chandra, Varuna, etc. They are empowered by the Lord, but lesser than the Shakti Avesha Avataras. So they are taking the bigger responsibilities. And then the remaining living entities. So in that way.
And Prabhuji, like you told now that that in other condition, the Vyasa are the like they are the like Jiva, right? The Jiva Tattva. So
Yes.
like they're the living entity, right? Not Tattva.
No, they are living entities. Some sages, some rishis. For example, Valmiki became Vyasa during the 24th cycle, during which Lord Rama appeared. Our last time, the previous Vyasa was one of the previous Vyasa was Parashara. One was when Vyasa was Jaratkaru. Once Vasishta became Vyasa. The first time Vyasa was Manu himself became Vyasa for the first cycle. Swayambhu Manu himself became Vyasa. No, not Swayambhu. We are talking about Vaivashvata Manvantarana. The Vaivashvata Manu only became Vyasa for the first cycle. And the next future, the upcoming Chaturyuga, Ashwatthama will be the Vyasa.
Okay.
Next time, he will become Vyasa.
Yeah. So those who empowered by the Lord, like as a Saktavas Avatara, those are also the living entity, or they are also...
Yes. Shakti Avesha means Jiva only, but specially empowered by the Lord. That empowerment is more. That's why we call them Shakti Avesha. If empowerment is less, they are called Vibhuti.
Okay. So like Narad Muni and Vyasa also they are like, but the Narad Muni
No,
is
the current Vyasa is Vishnu Tattva. Is
yeah,
completely 100% Vishnu.
yeah. But Narad Muni
And
is
Narada Muni Shakti Avesh Avatar.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Krishna Kishore Prabhuji can ask next.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Prabhu, you were just mentioning that Ashwatthama will be the next Vyasa. So regarding that, I just have a question. Like, even we see in the Bhagavatam, like Lord Krishna was also condemning Ashwatthama for the actions he did, like releasing Brahmastra on infant child, unborn child. So all that. So how can such a person who has committed grave sin just become a Vyasa or like be responsible for such great activity of writing the literature and passing on knowledge?
See, in one sense, how he reacted was circumstantial.
Okay.
See, he is a Brahmana. His father is a Brahmana. His uncle is a Brahmana. First of all, Brahmanas are not supposed to fight, but they are fighting. And the Pandavas, they learnt all the archery from Dronacharya and Drishadumna and all, and they killed him by lying. Yes or no?
Yes.
So he was very angry. What is this? You are the monarch, you are going to rule the entire world, and you are killing a Brahmana by speaking lies. You could have killed him fair fight. And that to Drishadumna, even he gave up his weapons, he sat on the earth, sitting in the Padmasan, he was doing Chakra Yoga, meditation and all. That time Drishadumna came and cut off his neck.
Okay.
So one should never raise weapon on a weaponless person. But the problem, that is all circumstantial. On the other side, when you kill a warrior, you kill. At least the dead body is there to perform final rites. But Dronacharya burnt Drupada alive. He used Agneya Astra, he burnt him there only. There is no remnants remained for doing final rites. So he was also angry. Drishtadyumna was also angry. And he was unconscious. Just before that, he had ate a big blow. He was unconscious, suddenly got up. He saw Drona was sitting down and he suddenly went and cut off his neck. He also did not have much time to think about. Many things happened circumstantially there. And Ashwatthama raised his weapon for his protection, but he don't know how to hit right. So he has to direct it somewhere. So he directed it to the final child because Ashwatthama himself is unmarried. His father died. His lineage is ending. So he was kind of circumstantially. Because Duryodhana also said, "You wipe out the Pandavas." He could not wipe out the Pandavas. At least the remnant of the Pandavas he could wipe out at least, because if Parikshit dies, the Pandava Vamsha will end with the Pandavas only. Now they can't get married and we get children, new set of children. The lineage will end there.
Yes.
So that is circumstantial, you can say. By the way, we may tell all these things, but ultimately Ashwatthama is nothing but Shiva's expansion only. He is the expansion of Lord Shiva only. So Lord Shiva is known for destruction, so he has to destroy. So we may see apparently, oh, this is not good, this is not good, but destruction होगा तो ऐसे ही होगा. उसमें good bad नहीं होता है, बस करने का, खत्म करने का सबको. Then he made a mistake, he got a punishment also. For 3000 years he has to roam around with that wound because Arjuna removed that jewel from the forehead. He got a wound. That wound is continuously oozing pus, blood and all. He had to go through that suffering for 3000 years. He made a mistake circumstantially, but he honorably accepted the punishment. He did not deny the punishment because he went through punishment with wholeheartedly, and then he accepted the shelter of Vyasa. He currently is going through induction program. So he is there with Vyasa for entire Chaturyuga. Obviously, that long time to change one's mentality. So we cannot account a person based on the circumstances.
Understood. So one action doesn't decide that person. He can redeem.
That is circumstantial. At that point of time, everyone revolted. Not only he, Arjuna also revolted. learning the death of Abhimanyu, he said, tomorrow if I don't kill Drishadumna, Jadratha, I will kill myself. That is also a decision taken on the spur of the moment.
Understood. Yeah.
So everyone reacted like that, not only Ashwatthama.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ayush Prabhu can go ahead.
Yes, thank you, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, my question is regarding continents. So where you were showing that Jiyar, like from some Sri Sampradaya, one saint, and he actually painted the Mahabharat verse. So yeah,
Yeah, here
this
is.
painting exactly. So this verse I actually found in Mahabharat in Bhishma Parva, 6th chapter, 16th verse. And there, when I was trying to see the translation of this verse, it was mentioned that one side there is people tree, and one side there is a rabbit hair. But in the painting, I could see one more extra leaf with the rabbit. So
We
from
see the shloka properly. Dviramshe pippalas tatra. Pippalas means plural. People tree leaves, not just leaf.
yeah,
And
yes.
then Dviram Shesha Shesho Mahan. Cha means what was already said before, it is carried forward. Here already people tree leaves are there, na? One people tree leaf carried here, and also Shesho Mahan, a great rabbit. That's why you see, on one side two people tree leaves, other side one people tree leaf, Cha, and Shesho Mahan. The translators have given different translations, but you go through the shloka.
Okay, so Prabhuji, regarding this continents, like I heard from some people or some in some class, I'm not able to remember. They said that earlier, like the entire Bharat Khanda was like connected, whole all the continents were connected. Later, after some because of some reasons, they got separated. So, do we have the information like in because till Mahabharat time it was separated only, so it must have happened before.
See, those who have said everything is together and got separated, the plate movement is happening. They must have told when it happened also. And
That
on what basis they are saying it happened like at that point of time like that.
Prabhuji, I heard in one of the class only. I mean,
Yes,
in
see, this is a modern scientific information. Our devotees might have shared also. Prabhupada also writes many times what is being discussed in the popular scientific community. He also writes in the purports. There is nothing wrong. So, but at least from Shastric point of view, at least this is the information about Mahabharata, 5,000 years old information. So, how it happened, what happened before that, even we also don't know much information. So, we don't have any authority to comment on that.
okay, Prabhuji, thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji.
Yes.
Sarva Pavani Sachi Devi Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Then
Hare
let's
Krishna.
connect. Prabhu, I have two questions. This Meru mountain is also transparent, Prabhu. That is one question. And second one is, Meru mountain exists from the time that Bhumandala is there. From then only it is there, or it got created after the Bhumandala? That one question is there. And second one, this Bhumandala was divided by Priyavrata Raja. And his 7 children, they worshipped 7 different deities. They
Yes.
all 7 children did not worship one deity. Can you just tell me why was it so? Because they are the first children, grandchildren of Brahma, and then only they did not have anything about Vishnu Bhakti or Krishna Bhakti. I just wanted to know about these two things.
No, that is a big mistake. Now, simple, not to make it complicated. Of course, the Mount Meru, everything was there from the very beginning of the day of Brahma. All these things are there from the Swambhu Mantra. The second, why they worship different devatas? They are not worshipping devatas. All these devatas are acting as spiritual masters from them. For example, now all of us also there. All of us have, in one sense, different Gurudevas. Devotees in Bombay has one Gurudev, devotees in Bangalore has other Gurudev, like that, like that. All of us are doing bhakti only, but our Gurudevs are different. Our spiritual masters are different.
Okay.
The
I
sun,
got
the sun, moon, Agni, Vayu, Varuna,
Okay.
and Brahma. Brahma. These are all their spiritual masters. Through them, they are worshipping the Supreme Lord.
Okay.
Like in ISKCON, we worship Srila Prabhupada. In Sri
Yes.
Vaishnava Sampradaya, they worship Ramanujacharya. In Madhva Sampradaya, they worship Madhvacharya. They are acharyas. So these
Oh.
devatas are also acharyas for those deepas.
Prabhuji, this Meru mountain, it is below the Bhumandala also, you told. And this Bilva Swargas, they are below the Meru mountain, which is below the earth, Prabhuji.
See, Bhumandala itself has a thickness, na? It is not like a simply plain. It has a thickness
What
of
is
1
the
lakh
thickness,
ozonas.
Prabhuji, that
Wait.
Bhumandala?
I got your question. I'll show you the picture. Now you only tell me. You see now. This is the thickness of the Bhumandala. Here to here 1 lakh ozonas. So
Yes.
Mount Meru total is 1 lakh ozonas. From here to here 84,000 and here to here 16,000. So I'll go a little nearby only. One more zoom picture. So we have come. Yeah, here you see. Here to here 16,000. And these are 7 lower planetary systems, even including Narakaloka. They are all inside the Bhumandala. This is all Bhumandala only. Here to here Bhumandala. These are like different tunnels.
Okay.
7
We
tunnels
are on
plus
the
8 tunnels.
surface only.
We are on the surface. We are above.
Okay. Oh, all this Bilva Swargas are in the Bhumandala only, in the depth of the Bhumandala only.
Yeah, inside the Bhumandala, like 7 tunnels.
Okay. And below the 7 tunnels, there are 28 hellish planets.
Yes.
Okay.
They are also inside the Bhumandala.
And these hellish planets are closer to the navel of the Vishnu?
No, why? Navel of Vishnu? Why navel?
No, I'm just
Garbhodakshaya Vishnu is down below, much down below. Garbhodakshaya Vishnu at the bottom of the universe. See here. He is somewhere here.
Okay.
And these 7 lower planets are here, above the water.
Okay. So they are there only. And Prabhu, you told one thing that day, like somebody did a hellish thing where they did not have any place to put them in the hell also. Their mistakes were worse than that. So what is that mistake which somebody can do which is worse than to be in the hellish planet? Can you just explain for the teaching purpose? I need this, Prabhuji.
No. Anyway, this time I did not tell. You might have heard sometime before, maybe in other presentations. So basically, here only, the picture was here only, sometime back. That is explained in Bhugala Varanam. The Vajra Tirtha, they explain. So even there is no hope that these people can be corrected. Such kind of people are thrown from the top of Loka Parvata, and there is a here I have not shown why. Here there is Andatamas. There is actually the previous picture. Yeah, here only it's supposed to be. Here within the Garbhodak ocean only there is the ice room. So in that ice room they were thrown because they don't have any hope for correction. They don't want to be corrected. Such kind of people are thrown there from the top of Mount Loka mountain. They are thrown into that ditch. That one they are actually calling it as Andatamas. This particular ditch in the Garbhodak ocean, actually they are calling it as Andatamas.
And at one point in time, will they realize something and will they, because Prabhupada has told every jiva, whichever hell, wherever they go, they have to go back home, back to God. And there is no end for the jiva to stay here. So
but
will
some
they
are
get
there,
any
na? But
realization?
some are there, na? Some are there from the previous creation also. If everyone goes there, then why would the creation continue? Some of them will be there to continue in the next creation also. Some will be
Whatever
there.
it is, see, they will be continuing. But see, in one class, I had heard that we have seen maybe 1, 2, or 3 Brahmas full lifetime. Still, we are here only because we are stuck with I. Okay, I agree. But even though we see how many Brahma's lifetime, at one point in time, we have to go back. No.
Okay.
So when that is the case, which point in time they will have realization? Is it going through this hellish pain?
No,
Will
no,
they
no,
get...
no, no, not like that. Not because hellish pain one will realize. The realization only will comes Mahaseva. Mahaseva dwara mahod vimuktes. Tamodwaram yoshitam sangi sangam. Only when one is willing to serve the Mahatmas, then there is Mahat Krupa. When there is Mahat Krupa, there is Bhakti. First Mahaseva, then Mahat Krupa, then Bhakti.
But when these people are not ready to change, which point in time they will get, means some Vishnu Prasada, something they will get and they will transform their life?
हो सकता है. I mean, there could be another reason. I mean, just that's why devotees are preaching everywhere, because they don't want to take a bhakti. Devotees are only creating the opportunity for them to do, knowingly or unknowingly, to do some ajna sukruti.
Okay.
So in that way.
So I'm just telling, see, we don't know, we are descendants of whom or whatever it is, our ancestors, where they are, what they are. I really don't know. If at all, if anybody is stuck in such situation, if we do Vishnu Bhakti and if we offer them in the Pitru Paksha Vishnu Prasadam to them, is there the possibility they can come out of such situations?
And that's what we are saying, na? We should do it so that they will get benefited.
Oh, okay.
By giving prasadam to somebody on the roadside, they are getting benefited. By giving Bhagavad Gita book to somebody, they are getting benefited. So why not? When we are doing on their name, they will be get benefited.
Prabhuji, we have one question from one devotee. Can we take that?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Dandavats
Thank you,
pranams.
Mataji.
Jai Shri Prabhupada. Jai Shri Gurudev. Hare Krishna.
Saras Prabhu can go ahead with.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandavat pranams.
Hare
Thanks for the wonderful class, Prabhu. You made the subject so easy. But Prabhu, I have one doubt. In Bhuvarloka, you said lower grade devatas are there, and you said pisachas and rakshasa are also there. So what is their position there, Prabhu?
See, it is there about. They have that places allotted for them, so they will be there. They will be there doing their respective activities, whatever they are supposed to do. They keep doing and they continue their lifespan as long as they are supposed to live there. So because that is a place allotted for them, like you see, Yakshas, Rakshasas, Bhuta Pratapishas, they are supposed to stay here. So they are there.
Yes, sir. Yes, I understood. You said lower grade devatas.
These are not lower grade. They are called Upadevatas. The Sadhyas and Pitrus, Gandharvas, Apsaras, Kinnaras, Kimpurushas, Siddhacharana, Vidyadhara. These are all called Upadevatas, lesser devatas.
Okay, Prabhu. But pisachas and rakshasas are not good, no, Prabhu?
Not good, but they are also as powerful as these devatas. They are all of same category. In the physical strength, power, they are of same nature. That's why they are all put in the same category.
Okay, physical nature only, not spiritual.
Physical power and physical strength, they are as powerful as the devatas.
Yes, Prabhu. But spiritually, they are not.
They are in the mode of ignorance, and devatas are in the mode of goodness.
Yes, Prabhu. Okay, Prabhu. Thank you very much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Dandavat pranams.
Thank you, Mataji. Yeah. Any devotee has any last question we can take?
9-5. Okay, Prabhuji, we'll stop here.
Yes, Prabhuji.
I hope this session had helped some devotees who still had some questions to ask, because we abruptly ended that day because time was getting over. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Last 3 days and today also. Hare Krishna. Hope to see you all once again sometime in the future, again in Bangalore. Hare Krishna. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Bhakta ki jai.
Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Dandavats